I'm Chanel and this is Jordan.
Hey!
Today I'm going to show Jordan how to use the Insta360 Go Ultra. So here you go.
Thank you.
So which action camera are you using at the moment?
At the moment I'm using the GoPro 10, so I use that on my travels for like vlogging, sometimes like snorkeling or skiing.
So the special thing about this camera compared to a traditional action camera like a GoPro is that you can take the camera out the action pod. So now you have a 53-gram camera that is better quality than your GoPro.
Okay.
And you have the action pod, which is a remote for the camera. So you can press record on the pod.
Yes.
And it will start recording on this camera.
Okay.
And it is waterproof down to 10 meters.
Okay.
So you can use it for snorkeling as well.
Ooh.
Another cool thing about the Go Ultra compared to the previous versions is that it now has an SD card slot. So you can put an SD card up to 1 terabyte into the camera. So the plan for today is to test the Go Ultra all around London and show you all the new features.
Okay.
This video is being filmed on the Insta360 Lunar Ultra by Izzy. Say hello, Izzy. And it's connected to 2 Insta360 Mic Pros, so you can take a look at what this video and audio looks like. Before we film our first shot, we're going to go through the settings next. So the settings I recommend for the Go Ultra, it's one you can set and forget.
Okay.
So once you set these settings, you can just use the camera all day and don't worry about it during the day. I would set the bitrate to high. This will give you the best video quality possible. You always want to be filming in video mode during the day. Set the resolution to 4K and the frame rate to 30 frames per second. This is perfect for YouTube. And you want to set active HDR to on. And the stabilization is set to low. So we're going to see a little bit of camera shake so it looks and feels a bit more natural. You can set the stabilization to standard, but then the footage might look a little bit floaty.
Okay.
So if you want it to look a little bit more natural, I prefer low stabilization. The field of view is how much distortion you want in the video. So when I put it on Ultra Omega, you can see more of the warp, the fisheye effect.
Yeah.
But if I put it on linear, then it straightens out all the lines. So it looks more like normal video. So you don't get that action camera look.
Yeah.
When I swipe left from the right of the screen, you have the exposure settings. I like to put it in manual. I have iLog set to on, and this is a flat color profile that gives you unprocessed video, and it's going to give you natural looking video. The ISO is set to 100, which will give you a really clean video without noise and grain. The EV is set to -0.3. And on a bright sunny day like this, it's going to protect the bright areas of the video so it's not blown out, especially like near the sun. And then the shutter speed is set to auto. So when we move in between the shady and bright areas, the camera will adjust automatically for us. So in the shade, it'll go brighter. In the bright areas, it's going to go darker. The white balance is set to 5600 Kelvin because it's a bright sunny day. This will make sure that the video is not too cool or too warm, and the sharpness is set to low, so it doesn't look like overly sharp internet video. It's going to look soft and cinematic.
Okay.
Now, when you swipe down from the top of the screen and go to settings, there's something called standalone camera button settings.
Okay.
You want to set these settings here for the single press so that when the camera is out the pod, you can tap the shutter button here on the front of the camera and it will record video with those settings. And this can record for 60 minutes, 4K, 30 frames per second video. This is actually a charging case. So when it runs out of battery, put it in there and it starts charging.
That's handy to have,
So to remove the camera from the action pod, you want to press down the release button on the side and then pull the camera out.
Okay.
So have a go.
So hold the release button. Put it out like that?
Yeah.
Okay.
Now let's say the camera is mounted and you want to use the remote control to start recording. You can press the shutter button and it will start recording on the camera.
Okay.
Or if you're just using the camera on its own, you can push the circle button here and it will start recording.
Oh yeah.
And then you can push it again to stop the recording.
Okay.
So it's up to you, like how you prefer to use it.
Yeah.
And then you can just pop the camera back in the case, and then it will start charging again.
Just like that.
Yeah, that's it. So for the first shot, we're going to be using the Go Ultra whilst riding the bikes. And to do this, we're going to mount the Go Ultra onto the clip, which comes in the box.
Yeah.
So it magnetically attaches just like this.
Okay.
And we're going to mount this onto your hat.
Yes. Ooh,
just like that. And now you can choose the angle. So you can wear the hat now.
Yep.
So now the camera is on your head. You can actually see a preview on the screen of what it looks like.
Yeah.
So if you put your hands in front of you, you can see that your hands are in front and you have a really cool POV shot without having to carry like a huge head mount. So now you can get on the bike, press record, and let's see what you capture.
Let's go.
So you know, like how with a traditional GoPro, you have to wear like a lanyard and the camera's mounted here.
Yeah, it's like a vest almost. Yeah.
So that's been replaced with this, which is a magnet pendant. So you wear this around your neck.
Yeah.
This goes under your top.
Okay.
And then the camera magnetically attaches like this, and then it won't move.
Okay.
And then you can press record and we'll get the POV of your hands on the handlebars and the view in front.
Oh, nice.
So here you go. So wear this around your neck.
Around my neck.
And then you can use the strap to tighten it to bring the mount higher.
Okay.
And then you can magnetically attach this on the mount.
Oh, just like that?
Yeah.
Okay.
And then you can press record on the bike and record the POV.
That was fun. So much fun.
Does it feel like you're wearing a camera?
Honestly, I don't feel it at all. It's so light. You don't even notice it's there.
So for the next shot, we're going to mount the Go Ultra on the bike over here to capture a unique angle of you cycling.
Yeah.
And the way we're going to do this is by using something called the pivot stand. It is an additional accessory. So the camera is going to clip over here like this.
Okay.
This part is sticky.
Ooh.
So then we're going to stick this onto the back of the bike. So I'm just going to clear the dust. Stick it here.
Okay.
Give it a firm press to make sure it's stuck.
Yeah.
Then I'm going to tilt the camera to face you like this.
Okay.
And now we're going to get this angle, low angle of you cycling. One of the cool things about the Go Ultra is that it can stick onto magnetic things in the city.
Okay.
So for example, if we wanted to do a time lapse of Piccadilly Circus, then what we can do is take the camera and now you can mount it onto anything magnetic. So if you put it really high up here.
Like that?
Yeah.
Oh.
And now it will just stay there, press record.
Yeah.
And now it's going to start a time lapse.
That's so cool.
And now you can leave it there and we'll wait 10 minutes to see the result. Okay, so the time lapse is finished.
Yeah.
You can now take it down.
Take it down.
And put it back in the pod. It will start charging and then we can see the result.
All right.
It's also good for vlogging.
Okay.
It has a microphone on the front.
Yeah.
So what you can do is press record and do a little test vlog around Trafalgar Square.
Okay. Practice my vlogging skills.
Yeah.
All right. Hey everyone, so welcome to my little vlog. We're currently in Trafalgar Square. Behind me is Nelson's Column. Whoop. There we go. So beautiful, like got fountains here and everything. So we're just currently heading towards the National Gallery. as you can see. We're going to go in, look some art. Highly recommend, beautiful museum, beautiful art. Come with me and check it out.
So now, if you want even better audio quality, you can connect the Insta360 Mic Pro to the Go Ultra.
Yeah.
So I'm going to make you wear a second mic.
A second one?
So this one's for the Lunar Ultra, and this one is for the Go Ultra.
Oh my god, I'm double mic'd up. Okay.
And then Jordan's going to walk around with the Go Ultra with the Mic Pro, so you can have a listen to what this sounds like.
Okay. And welcome to another vlog by me, Jordan TV. So, as you can see, I'm double mic'd, and behind me is the National Gallery. If you love your art, I highly recommend going. It's such a beautiful museum, beautiful art. We're still currently in Trafalgar Square. Highly recommend to come. Like today, it's such a beautiful sunny day. Got the beautiful fountains, got this beautiful architect statue right in front of me. But yeah, I hope you enjoyed my little vlog.
When you want to do something hands-free, like doing a cheers with your drinks, you can mount this on yourself using the necklace you have on.
Yes. Okay.
And now we can cheers our drinks.
Cheers.
So the Go Ultra can take 50 megapixel photos.
Okay.
I'm going to let you take a photo with the London Eye.
Oh, cool.
So what we can do is position the Go Ultra.
Yes.
Like this.
Okay.
You're in frame.
Yeah.
So now you can press the shutter button. It's got a 5-second timer for you to get in position.
Yeah.
And then it will take the photo.
Okay.
So go for it.
Let's give it a go. So just press the button. Okay. Stand here.
So right now we're in Izzy's apartment and she has a lovely cat called Mouse. So we're going to do a really cool shot where Jordan has the Go Ultra mounted on the front and she's going to feed Mouse a little treat. So we're going to see that POV perspective. So another shot you can do when you don't have a cameraman with you is mount the camera onto things around you. So we have a pole here and we have a really cool street behind us.
Yeah.
So what you can do is magnetically attach it onto the pole.
Okay.
And then you can get a nice shot of you walking down the street.
So just like here?
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. And now without the pod, you can press record and then walk down. So you've been using the Go Ultra all day. How was your experience?
I really enjoyed using it. I'd say my favourite parts was using it as a vlog camera. That was really fun in Trafalgar Square. And just like taking it apart and just leave it on a lamppost and just do a time-lapse video.
Yeah, well, I'm glad you had fun using the Go Ultra. Thank you for being part of the video.
Yeah, thank you for inviting me again.
And thank you to Izzy for filming on the Lunar Ultra. If you want to film your own travel vlogs or your own POV shots, then check out the link to the Go Ultra in the video description. That's it from us today. Hit the like button if you learned something new. Subscribe for more Insta360 tutorials and we will see you in the next video. Bye.
Bye.